everyone. This is Lucas Pacino, one of your mints. Yeah, I'm going to stop by, do a little video, talk about my initiative I'm going to do. See if I get metal jokes involved. I'm sure some of you know about my real heavy metal reads campaign. Okay, here's what the spearhead of it. Have you heard of a project by Tech Patrick called Edgar Allan Poe's Tortured Genius? He had different heavy metal developers taking turns reading Poe's work. As he's admired Edgar Allan Poe, he brought back a memory for me. Back a week before I started as a writer, right before my writing career began. My class in high school, my freshman class, we took turns reading works of Edgar Allan Poe. I got in front of class by Edgar Allan Poe. Then we also read The Telltale Heart. One of the stories in that project Ted did was The Telltale Heart. And the vocalist in there, some of you may recognize, some of you won't. And the vocalist you probably hear her read will probably surprise you because they normally don't use dark stuff in there. So I'm going to talk about some of the books I read. How I came across becoming an author, a published author. This is one in my hand right here. If you heard of Terry Lloyd Benson, this is one of his projects. Half Past the Witchy Now. I published in Tally Purpose 4. I got this book from Lloyd Farkas. The story I read in here that really stands out of all the stories in this collection is Deadheads. I'm going to tell you why. It's set in 2005. About the time I was going to do Gothic Fest. May 2005 was the date of that story, Deadheads. And here's a lot of jokes in there, like about radio DJs and radio personalities. And it talks about hard rock, heavy metal. More so classic hard rock. That's what Terry listened to. Closest thing he listens to heavy metal in that collection. Probably here's Priest mentions. And he makes a joke about Priest being a flashback. I'm trying not to make the joke here, but he makes a joke in the book. And it's pretty funny. Terry Benson was a former staff sergeant and a corrections officer, so you have to get something humor here. It's very hardcore. He's written another book called Bone Chills. That opened the door for me to polish off. Then the book here I have. If you've ever seen Twilight Zone, hey, you're ready, Richard Madsen. Okay, Never Toys on the Feet is introduced by Stephen King. I'm going to tell you a little story tell you a little bit about how I got this book. It has to do with Italian purposes. Woman knows with Italian purposes. Find out who is Richard Madsen. I started reading and I go, why have I seen this before? I started looking back on the web, looking at some of the stuff he's written. Joss Whedon. He co-wrote that. Twilight Zone the movie. You know, sign back for that. He wrote a lot of others. He died in 2013. His youngest son, Chris Madsen, brought Megan up to the large screen when he did the Bill and Ted movies. So you want to know what he's like. Have you read Dance of the Dead? Dance of the Dead was set in 1997. He wrote that in 1994. 97 had me at 21 years old. As I read I Am Legend. That was set in 1976. I was born in 76. He wrote about a generation I wasn't born yet. So my initiative is this. I'm looking for your best photo with a book that you read with a heavy metal shirt or solid dark colored clothing. If you're a hair metal rocker, this is your real challenge to you because I'm going to tell you why. Gene Lane was a writer of something. Where he got so much flack, where he started becoming literate. Showing he was ahead of the game. But even then, he felt he was down and out. Terry Horns Irwin, woman in office, pointing out that Jane Lane was very literate. He read the book that his ex-wife wrote. And we were talking about, I was probably going to have Terry do the biography for Jane Lane and Warren. He wanted me to co-write. I go, Terry, this is what you to write because I don't want to make this thing darker. You already wrote down. Jane Lane, the way he died, was a writer's death. It's how Edgar Allan Poe went out. How he talked. Kind of some pro. And another thing, I am. That's disturbing. You have to think about it. You have to think about it. Has he been God ever? If he's lived in Chicago, let him still be alive. Let him hang out with us in Chicago. And get to know lyric records. We're the thing with Chicago, why I stay along so long. We read books. We hang out with zine. Some of us didn't get commendations that Blake Judd caught it. Blake Judd was the one that probably got the book thing as like he fell of Mars. This generation, the ones born in 1977, 1980s, early 80s, we need to go on. My sister, she's turning 20. Her 20s. Well, unfortunately, he's graduating from high school. The project I'm working on is to split up my memoir. And I see that. I'm publishing bracelets now. I used to work for a little tech. So what I did a little, you hold it right here. And this is the last quick. The second one is married. I spoke about those detail on what video. But the Christmas version, I'm going to explain a little more. I have the Christmas version now, a photo up here from when I was out on town music, hanging out with the guys at And what you see in the Christmas one, I have a embedded program going through of the magazine I was publishing over here. I was posting those Saturday, Friday, every week. The circle goes into there. This part here. Then you call it acknowledgement resentment. It's going to have a photo of me that I cropped up. That's called I had a photo of Danny Phil. I cropped that up with it so I can use it for the anthology. The reason being, I have a shirt in the program of the 30 Sky. I had even all the way from Oklahoma, Illinois. It was near where I used to live for about a year. For about a year I lived in Dustin. I was getting published all my life. I was publishing 2 issues of the Daily Telegraph. Wilson Magazine. Rivership Magazine, I was featured on Spectacle, where I tested out a story on Boyvon. A story called Funny Spec. Where Eric Forrest, when he was there with Boyvon, along with the rest of the band, Curve and Rick stories. I was a report like ultimate. But they said I had such concepts that they go into sorry. So that's somewhere around 19. I started writing stuff on Blood Cult. Some part of that story was recycled in a story called The death of the story made in that story. I've been writing now, probably since 1990. Maybe going on 25 years. I became a publisher on my 20th birthday. I also became a publisher on my 20th birthday. I was publishing. I'm going to 20. I got noticed in the Christian metal circle for my youth. Very exact. I'm a hobby historian from Scott Waters, Baltimore. And I'm doing an anthology like this one, where I start reading each story I published. One of the stories I learned later on was featured on I Get the Story. I found an episode of it. I also found a painting that was based on Washington story. What you know. How much people about that story? I came across the story first time in college. I was 20 years old. After I read it school, I was starting to become a horror writer more seriously. I went from writing slasher stories to writing gothic horror. That's what I read called the Through Show at the time. So, why is it so important to those kind of lyrics? Why is it so fun? It's because I know it's like man like Anthrax at the top got me. And so you're right like this doing doing Rain of Blood. They get the idea from the picture book about Nazis. That's the guy that saw Congress. They drew from Nazis. That's why they're so dark, so extreme. So brutal. So you look at these players. We're starting to emerge from a literary school. Michael Sweet is our guy now. As well as people say. He won't cross over to write books. What's happening now producing now? Right. So that's why I think. Why is it so important to do this thing with the books, with the books? It shows that we're dealing with the kids in Hollywood, Chicago, downstate, who's paid us right. We want to show that Starbucks can push around. Because the lead singer of Starbucks is very horrible. I've heard on an album called I'm Gonna Prove This Fire. So you have to realize, if you're on that, you're going to have to be researched by our God. Like you're getting the war right now, after the past. The rest of the war kind of got pissed off and pointed out, look, you can't be a losing boy if people wear the sun. You gotta see a little different perspective. Because I've always learned something. I don't touch you learn something, who bought learn something. I was in my day. Where I started, was curious if I could be a losing boy. But, as I'm doing this, it's kind of interesting. My challenge is the hair metal front. What's a one? I always got to do a photo with a poster of Pleasantville and a Warner shirt from 1996. Why? It just shows people. It shows you're being attention. You're reading the poster. Terry Horn pointing out the song Uncle Tom's Cabin was the most lurid song that he did. It was based on a novel, Uncle Tom's Cabin. So how many hair metal bands actually did this? I don't know. How many did this? A lot of groupies did this. Until recently. With St. Los Angeles. Where Tommy Lee wrote the book. The Galaxy. The guy was not like true. He came off. I was the first time you heard about it. As Brian had wrote, he very Christianity, the first time off. I was being excited for a God advice. I was talking to him that year. I was military, I was getting my 5-year memo ready to go, but it wasn't quite ready to get to the cover art. 10 was 4. I signed her autograph from Member of the Night. From Martin Atkins, who played on Wish, who played on Ministry's Lantern and Honey Album. So think about that. I can't believe I signed autographs to people. I should ask for an autograph. You realize how cool that is. For these anthologies I learned how to do it. I did. Still almost so fun. It's been a few years now. It still holds a heart. So those guys are metal me. If you want to honor who they come, open up book. Do a photo shoot for the book. Somewhere in Reese's back on that cover, it has some like there's Joliet you find cool stuff. You can go to Mojo. They have a lot of houses whatever. Go there with an anthology. See if you're start reading for it. I'm sure the first one's not it really has really good fun. It always be there. He serves, and probably my something else. When I first went there, it is good. But this is very Joliet is now there's no hotspot for metal. Those are the real hotspots which are kind of good. As far as spreads, Joliet has a history of life, as does the rest of the nation. And Spanish. Probably one is Scottish. And bottles of wheat and rare plot. Kyle is so rude because we're heavy metal. This Kyle. It's so closely tuned with her hair. Because we are going to work in this, right? It's kind of a bunny race. These sites, I was asking. And I'll keep on. My story in here, this anthology. I'm gonna do I read like me. I had analysis of the song. I also pull out a few other ones. I had different results every time. Those ones pull almost all. So, you come around now. If I make a real review of song, don't do it. I'm here to hang out. What are you gonna say here? This is gonna get my note.
You're gonna go.